You don't need it.
Are we on?
Nice. How was yours?
All right, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
We have a minyan, which is great. So thanks to all of you. It took every single person who showed up to make the minyan tonight. So thank you. Rabbi Bloom is out of town this weekend. So I'm filling in with him, and I have Aaron Goldberg on guitar singing with me, and recent bar mitzvah Reuben Goldberg and little brother Asa Goldberg. So got a whole
Apologies in
crew.
advance.
Almost as many leaders as participants, but that's good. That's good. All right, we'll start on page 3 with Lefu Naranan. Alright, we continue on page 5. Shir Ladonai.
You don't know if there's a capo around here, do you?
Yeah, I can get you one.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Oh, sorry. Don't be worried.
There could be one in this bima inside here.
Yeah, Rabbi Blooming's is one.
I would have figured.
I don't know. You weren't here, so
But probably
That's
just all
okay.
his guitar cases.
Yeah, that's all right. That's
I
okay.
can get one if you want.
It depends how bad I sound. So. It's really up to you.
Roman.
You use the food? Yeah, we'll use.
Yeah. Okay. Shabbat shalom. All right. Are you joining us for this one, Ruben? Asa? All right.
All right.
Adonai,
Hadodi. You pick them up.
We can switch in the middle if you want.
You lead.
So why don't we do that? We'll do like we normally do. We'll do the first two and then we'll switch for the last two.
Okay.
All right. So then.
Shamor mizachor v'dibor echad Yishmi'anu el hamiuchad Adonai echad Shemo echad L'Shem tiferet v'nitachad L'chad odi likrat kana B'nei Shabbat nikad elah Likrat Shabbat lekul melcha ki bekor haracham berosh li kedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'shabbat chiyah B'nei Shabbat
Bottom of 17.
Yaminu Shmo Tifrosi Be'etanai Tariti Al Yadish Ben Parsi Ben Yisnecha Benavila B'nei Shabbat Nekavela L'chad Chadani Likrat Likrat B'nei Shabbat Nekavela
We rise and face the entrance.
Shalom Atergala Gam B'simcha U'betzora Tocha V'mnei Am Segula Bo'ichala Bo'ichala Likrat Likrat Gala B'nei Shabbat Nekavela
And to any mourners in our midst, we say, Hamakom Yinachem Etchem Etov Sha'ar Avalei Tzion Yerushalayim. You may be seated. Page 19. Psalm 92, Song for Shabbat. Shir Yom HaShabbat, Tov Le'odot L'Adonai, Uzamer L'Shimcha Elyon, Uzamer L'Shimcha Elyon, L'Ha'ir B'Boker Chasecha, Ve'emunacha B'Leilot, Alei Asur Ve'alei Gamel, Alei Gayon Ve'chinor, Mizmor Shir Le'Yom HaShabbat, Tov Le'odot L'Adonai, U'lezamer L'Shimcha Elyon, U'lezamer L'Shimcha Elyon. We continue silently to the middle of page 20. Sadikatamar Yivrach Keres Valganam Yisyeshuli Bebeit Adonai Bechatzot Eloheinu Yafrichu Od Yenuhu B'Seh
דשנים ורעננים יהיו להגיד כי ישר אדוני סורי
Adonai malach karut lavesh Adonai osi tazar aftikon tevel baltimot nechon kisecha me'az me'olam ata naseuna harot Adonai naseuna harot kolam kiseuna harot doch yam. Kolot mayim rabim adirim Mishmereyam Adimarom Adonai Eirotecha Anenu Me'od Lavetecha Kodesh Adonai Leorem Yamim. Please rise for the Baruch Hu on page 22. Sorry about that. I was expecting a different verse.
Sorry.
That's okay. You may be seated. Page 23. Baruch atah Adonai Elohim melech haolam asher bidbaro ma'ariv ha'aradim. Borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or uma'avir yom u'vein layla uma'avdil bein yom u'vein layla Adonai tzivot shemo El Chai v'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Amari Baravim.
Page 24.
Beit Yisrael Am ha'aretz Am ha'aretz Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Otanu limadeta Al-Kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shofreinu V'kumeinu b'nesliyah B'chukecha V'yitzvah v'divrei Toratecha U'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Yichayenu Ve'orech yameinu U'bahem negei yom v'layla Negei yom v'layla Ve'alatecha al tasir Minenu le'olamim Baruch atah
the Shema, let's invite up any students. Face up for students in the room. I see a lot.
Let's go up for the Shema.
Shema Be'ah. Yes.
Go up to it.
You guys got this. There's a nice group of you. Okay, we're going to count it off.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu ha'dvarim ha'eleh Asher Elohim Tzadaka Hayom Alecha Veshinamtam B'Malecha V'Dibartam V'Shivtecha B'Beitecha U'Leftecha B'Derech U'Shoftecha U'Kumecha U'Shartam B'Yod V'Yadecha V'Haridotacha V'Yinecha Uftata Mamazor Beitacha Uvisharecha. Ve'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim le'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hoseisti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim le'yot lachem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. Amen.
Yashikah.
Good job, guys. Not a lot of smiling in that group, but you got through it. All right. We continue with Michamocha on page 32.
I'll let you pick your melody.
Just the TVA classic.
TVA classic, all right. Page 33. Ashkenazim.
I'm sorry.
Ashkenazu Adonai Eloheinu V'Shalom V'Hamideinu Malkeinu L'Chaim Ashkenazu Adonai Eloheinu V'Shalom V'Hamideinu Malkeinu L'Chaim
Ufrosalim Sukkot Shalom Echa, Baruch Atah Adonai, HaPorei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Yerushalayim.
Amen.
Please rise for Shamru, page 34.
Ready?
Continue with Hatzikadosh, page 35.
Yitada V'yikada Shemei Rabba
Amen.
Mahdi Brachi Yotei V'yamlech Malchutei
Israel,
V'yimiru
Amen. Yehishmei Rabba Mevorah, Le'olam Olam Le'omaya Yitvarach.
Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitbar V'yitroman V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitalev V'yitelo Shmena Kudasha
B'richu,
Le'elam Minko Berchata V'shirata
Tushechata V'nechemata Damiran Le'alma.
V'yimiru
Amen.
We continue with the silent Amidah, which begins on page 37 and ends on page 48.
Avoseh shalom b'roma, uyaseh shalom aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, ve'yimeru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Vayachulu hashamayim ve'haaretz v'chol tzevam. Vayachal Elohim vayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa. Vayishpot vayom hashvi'i Mikol melachto asher asa, Vayavarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i, Vayakadesh oto, Kivo shavan mikol melachto, Asher bara Elohim asher bara. Elohim la'asot, Baruch atah Adonai, Elohim Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Konei Shamayim va'aretz, Amagen Avod b'davaro, Amechaye Meitim Ve'ma'amaro, Ha'el HaGadosh She'en Kamohu, Ha'meiniach le'amo, Yom Shabbat Kodsho, Kivam Ratza Le'aniach Lahem, Kivam Ratza Le'aniach Lahem, Lefanav navod be'irava fachad, v'nodeh lishmo b'chol yom tamid, ve'en habrachot. El haoda'ot Adon HaShalom, Mekadesh HaShabbat u'mbarech Shevim, u'meiniach b'kedusha le'amedu shnei yomei, zecher l'maseh b'reishit. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu, Retzevim nuchateinu, Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha, V'tein chalkeinu b'toratecha, Sabeinu mituvecha, V'samchenu b'yeshuatecha, V'taher libeinu le'ovdecha be'emet, V'hanchileinu Adonai Eloheinu b'ahava u'ratzon Shabbat kodshecha, V'anuchu v'Yisrael mekadshei shemecha, Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat.
We're gonna have Ruben do Yasher Koach.
Thank you.
Yikadav v'yikadash Shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Yamadi v'achirtei v'emet machotei, v'chayechonu v'mechonim chayedechu b'eit Yisrael. Gala Uzman Kari v'yimeru.
Amen. Eshnei Rabba mevorach, v'yavon v'yavon yivarach.
Yivarach v'yishabach, v'yita'ar v'yitzomam v'yinaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalosh melikudesha.
Rehu.
Ve'elamin kol berchata v'shirata, tishbechata v'nechamata, da'amiram b'yamah v'yimeru.
Amen.
Tikabal tzlaton uv'tachon decho Yisrael, kodama v'hon b'yishma v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yehesh lama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim alein v'akol Yisrael v'yimeru.
Amen.
Osei shalom b'mamav, huya osei shalom, aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yasher Koach. So for those of you that don't know Ruben, he just had his bar mitzvah in February, and he's still agreeing to lead services. So it's not common that happens.
Ruben.
Thank you.
All right, my Siddur is now telling me it's time for the drosh. I didn't write a drosh because I was practicing my half Torah, which I'm doing tomorrow, and I had to do one or the other. So I borrowed one from Chabad. So the parsha this week is called Acharei Mot, which means after the death. The parsha begins with a detailed description of the Yom Kippur service of the high priest. And this is the Torah portion that we read on Yom Kippur. It's a little off season. We're usually reading something different in the Torah than the holiday we've just had. And it includes a number of beautiful life lessons. A key aspect of the Yom Kippur service involved the high priest taking 2 identical goats and, via a lottery, randomly selecting one to be sacrificed to Hashem on the altar and one to be sent to Azazel, a rocky, hilly terrain outside of the city walls, where it would be pushed off a cliff to its death. The 6th Rebbe, Rabbi Yosef Yitzhak Schneerson, taught that everyone contains tendencies and characteristics that can be described as not so good. What can we learn from the scapegoat sent to Azazel? We must all banish our less than good parts to an uninhabitable place. The goat offered to Hashem and sacrificed on the altar symbolizes righteousness, while the second goat sent to the cliffs of Azazel represents sin, wickedness, evil, and negativity. We all have good and bad within us, that's a fact. Our goal is to identify the good, maximize it, and use it in the service of God. At the same time, we must identify what's not good and send it far away into a desert away from others, pushing evil off a cliff to its demise. That is how you deal with evil. Evil should not be nurtured. We shouldn't rationalize by saying, since Hashem created me with good and evil, I will serve Hashem with my evil side too. That approach doesn't work. Evil, the Azazel scapegoat, must be sent far away into a desert and pushed off a mountain. Once evil is banished, we should serve Hashem with the good.
Amen.
Thank you. And that was, again, courtesy of Chabad, not myself. All right, we continue with Kiddush on page 55. Please rise. Do you guys want to do it? The Goldberg family? All right. It's probably not wine. So.
When do we do the Omer project?
I have it written down.
No, but when do we do it in the service?
Yeah, I have it written down when we do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll go check.
It's on the bottom of the 56, but then you turn to page 273.
So after we bless the children?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right there.
Asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'rasav b'amanu v'shalach Hashem v'amanu rasam v'kilanu zikaron l'maaseh Bereshit kibun yom techilah v'yivrei kodesh zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim kivanu
Amen. L'chaim.
Good year. Good year, gracious. All right, we're now going to do the blessing of the children, which is on page 56. If your parents are here, please go next to them. Okay, you got Ariel. You've got Ariel back there. Okay, come here, Ariel. For boys, we say Yisimcha Elohim Ephraim Menashe. For girls, Yisemech Elohim Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah. And for all we say,
Yivarechecha Adonai Yishmerecha, Yair Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
all right. Now, we invite Paul up to count down. See, I even have it written in the top of the See,
All right,
and we rise. We stay standing.
here's right. Let me get the right day. הנני מוכן ומזומן לקיים מצוות עשה של ספירת העומר, כמו שכתוב בתורה, וספרתם לכם ממחרת השבת, מיום הביאכם את עומר התנופה, 7 שבתות תמימות תהיינה, עד ממחרת השבת השביעית תספרו 50 יום. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו מצוותיו וציוונו על ספירת העומר. היום יום 11 יום שהם שבוע אחד ו4 ימים לעומר. That's it?
Today, yes, today's the 11th day of the Omer. We conclude with Elenu. This is a good one for students, so come on up, students. You know who you are. You can even do your ups and downs.
57.
Shaberach Laton Hakol, Late Tula Leoser Breshit, Shalom Asani Gurei Haratzot, Velo Samanu Kamishpachot Adonai, Shalom Samchalkeinu Kahem, Vegoraleinu Kechol Hamona, V'anachnu Korim, Umishtachavim Umodim, Lifnei Melech Malchei Hamachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shalom Shamayim Ve'yosei Haaretz, U'basham Yikaro Bashamayim Yima'al, U'shliatu Zo, Ve'gavei Meromim, Hu Eloheinu Eino, Emet Malkeinu Efesu Lato, Karatu V'Torato, Yedata Yom V'Hashemota, Elevavecha, Ki Adonai Hu Elohim, Bashamayim Mima'al, Ve'al ha'aretz, Mitachat Eino.
All right, I promise that's the last time I make you guys come up. Okay. This Shabbat, we lovingly recall the memory of our departed relatives and friends whose yahrzeit we observed during the week of 26 Nisan to 5 Ayar. John Myers Alswain, Alvin Alper, Joseph Banks, Max Blatter, Maurice Bolton, Frank S. Cohen, Terry Ben David, Barbara Miriam Engel, Florence Gersler, Maurice Glasser, Mayor Goldberg, Phoebe Grossman, Alice Cohn J., Irma Maidenberg, Jessica Manassi, Rose Mouskoff, Pearl Myers, Simon Nankin, Charlotte Nathanson, Burton Pulse, Milton Rosenthal, Moses Rinsky, Rizel Rinsky, Isadora Schechtman, Fagel Scheinerman, Mordechai Scheinerman, Jacob L. Schiffman, Lou Shotland, Ida Dorothy Schwartz, Elise Cyril, Pearl Weinstein, Herman Weissman, Bob Weiss, Victoria Windler, and Harold Zurier. Recent passings are Kikumi Satomi, the mother of Tsutomu Satomi, Robert Harris, the brother of Steve Harris, and Sue Bostick, mother of Misha Bostick. For all of those who are in mourning or observing yahrzeit, or it's who you're accustomed to do so, please rise. And we continue with the Mourner's Kaddish on page 61. Yigadal v'yigadash shmei Rabba Amen. Ve'alma divrah v'yurtei v'yamlech malchutei. V'chayefon v'yomefon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. V'agala misman pri v'yiru.
Amen.
Shmei Rabba mivrach le'olam v'yamaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yithalal, shemei dekudusha, b'rechu. La'ela mikol yerchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran la'alma v'yiru. Amen. Yehi shlom rabba mishamaya, l'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yiru. Amen. Osei shalom v'mama, yasei shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yiru.
Amen.
May the memory of those whose yahrzeit we were observing be a blessing. Okay, announcements. Tomorrow morning is Kita Vav Shabbat, which is why I've been studying Haftorah. That is tomorrow at 9:30. Let's see, we have, before that, 9 a.m. a taste of text study. This is on Zoom, and Susan has the link for that.
We're not doing it.
Okay, there's no text. You can study on your own. We have morning minyan Monday and Thursday at 8 a.m. in the chapel. We do have Beit Sefer this week, 4 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday. Text study 9 a.m. at Palista Cafe. And Kinder Gym Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 10 a.m. There is Mahjong tomorrow, right, Karen?
Right.
After services.
In the chapel.
In the chapel. And Sunday is the CPR class if you reserved a spot at 10 a.m. And then there's a community Yom HaShoah program at 7:30. I don't know much about that. Does anybody want to share something about that program if anyone happens to know?
It's happening here.
Okay, it's here at
And there's
7:30.
music.
All right.
Oh, I know.
That's more than I knew. Let's see. Oh, and this upcoming Saturday, Bat Mitzvah of Eleanor Riegelhoff. All right, those are the main things to call out. We do have our annual meeting Sunday, May 19th at 10 a.m. at the social hall. Oh, I thought that was going to be on Zoom. It's in person apparently. And I sent out an email, but save the date for the gala, June 2nd, 4:30 p.m., Barbie and Ken, the World Tour.
Okay.
And anybody's coming whenever I get my act together. All right, we're going to conclude with Hot Tikva, which is on page 65. Please rise.
Sophia Me'ar Seinu Eretz Zion Yerushalayim.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom. Paula in the back, I believe.
Are there any guests today?
Oh, yes. Are there guests?
Yasha Koach, Jacqueline and Aaron.
Yasher Koach to all the assistants.
Yasha Koach kids.
I know, you know what, we'll do it 10 more times.
Exactly.
Say bye.
Okay. I made sure that Lila got her skin.
Yes.